Today, let's practice the letter W. So, a W kind of is like an I, but with a little more stuff, which we know is kind of like a U. So, we are actually going to practice both the letters I and U before we even get to practice our W. So, I'm quickly going to review I and U because you should be able to do that by yourself. And then we will move on to W's, okay? So I start at the baseline, bring it up to the dotted line, and back down. Give it a dot. Start at the baseline, only up to the dotted line, back down, and give it a dot. Pause the video, please. Practice your eyes all the way across and trace it at the end. Now to practice our U, we need to start at the baseline, bring it up to the dotted line. Remember to retrace, so keep it close. Bring it down, back up, and give it a tail. Okay? Again, at the baseline, up to the dotted line, back down, around, and give them a tail. Pause the video and practice your U's all the way down here and trace it at the end. You can use fun colors as long as your writing is neat. We're going to move on to the letter W. Finally, what this page is about. All right, to make a W, it's very, very similar to a U. Okay, starts at the baseline. We bring it up, down, up. That would be a U if we stopped and lift our pencil, but we're not going to. We're going to keep going. This tail is at the top. Just like the U, it's really important to retrace almost exactly. So we're going to start at the baseline and bring it up and down and up. That's a normal W, and then he gets a tail at the top. This is a tricky letter to connect to other letters, so we're really going to practice it, but we need to focus on our W's first. Baseline to dotted line, back down, and around, and a tail. Let me show you in my blue marker again what not to do. If we don't retrace our W's neatly, we get something all spread out, and that is not what we want. Okay? We need to keep it nice and close and retrace our W neatly. So practice those all the way down and then retrace it at the end. Now we're ready to move on to the word wig. Now, because the tail here is at the top, this is a little tricky. So first you write your W very neatly. Now normally I'd have a tail. I'm just going to start my I here. Bring it down, and then I do my G like normal into the basement and give him a tail. Okay? So again, I'm not going to, right here you see the tail from the W connects to the I. I'm not going to bring him all the way back down to the baseline. So we're going to make a W. Now we're going to make our I. Down a little bit and up and down and around to make my G. And then give your I a dot or else we won't know. My word wig is a little bit more spread out than the textbook, but that's okay. W, I, G. Okay? Practice that all the way down. Fit as many as you can without making it too squished. And now we're going to move on to wag. Just like we connected the I kind of in the middle of the baseline and the dotted line, I'm going to do that with the A. I'm going to dip down, start my A, go around, bring it down and around. And here's my G. I'll show you here for a second in red that this is the tail of the W connecting with the A. Okay, that's a little hard. That might take some more